Yo everyone, RotomOverHeatz here. I am a high-pitched voice kid for 13 years old. Just letting you know, don't do hate comments, cause that'll just do bad for me. But anyway, I'm just gonna do a team preview here. Let's see. The guy has Dragonite, Crobat, Bastiodon, Deoxys, Lucario, and Cloyster. Right there, I see a good electric weakness, other than the neutral, but that's a good electric weakness right there. Fighting weakness. There's no fighting weakness on his team. So superpower, my Swampert won't do anything. And my team is Rotom, Wash, Gengar, Uxie, Swampert, Dragonite, and Lucario. So our team's looking kind of the same here, with about 3 Pokemon. No, not 3 Pokemon. 2 Pokemon, yeah. But I got the Rotom, Wash, Will-O-Wisp, Paint Split set, Standard, Uxie, Gengar, Abandoned Swampert, I believe Heal Belling set, I don't know if it's Smogon set or not, for Dragonite, and the Standard Lucario set. His team was pretty creative in my opinion as well. I was about to rage quit against them until he sent out his Deoxys and did the most stupidest move that he could have ever done. You'll see that in the end of the battle, of course, because I don't want to spoil it yet for you guys. The only thing I need to worry about is the grass weakness I have, which 2 Pokemon have. One is times 2, one is times 4. But then Dragonite, Lucario, and Gengar just tank those hits. But leading off with Dragonite must mean he's banded, and me leading off with Rotom Wash must mean that I have Trick, but I don't. I accidentally misclicked on the lead. I also thought that Bastiodon would have been a lead. Although my Uxie does have Snow Frogs, I do not set it up this round, or this game at least. So don't worry about that. There was no hazards at all. If there was hazards, then my Dragonite would have been a goner, and I might have lost the match. So we're gonna start the match in 3, 2, 1. So hello guys, my team is based off of Dragon Ball Z, as you see the Rotom's name. This thing is supposed to be shiny, but this is my beta team for my Dragon Ball Z team, for OU, and so you guys get to see my beta team before my own channel does, which you guys should feel special about. So I lead off with my Rotom Wash. I have Will-O-Wisp, so I'm expecting him to go straight for an E-Speed, but since it's not stab, the ban would do a lot of damage for me, since it has a base 134 attack. Will-O-Wisp cuts your attack in half and also damages you, but it doesn't stack up like Toxic. But he goes straight for a Dragonite, which means he's an anti-lead Dragonite set. After 1 DD, his speed raises. Hold up. His speed outspeeds me. English? No, okay. So he goes straight for another one. He's being a little bit cocky here, but he doesn't know that Burn does that to him. Or at least I don't know, but I go straight for a stab neutral move, but since Dragonite is such a bulky monster, he could tank those hits all day long. It could take a route, that would have been like a 4 hit KO. I'm sorry, I'm panicking right now. He goes straight for the Outrage. Outrage does more than half to my Bandit set. My Bandit set has full HP and max attack. I didn't put any speed because, there's no point in speed if you're banded. I go straight for that Ice Punch, plans for effective, and basically I kill off this Dragonite, which is going to be a pest early up in the match. Also, the Doria is one of Frieza's henchmen in Dragon Ball Z, and it's supposed to be purple, but once again it's my beta team, so I'm not going to make it pretty for beta. Alright, so we go straight into Dangon Fast, and this thing actually gave me some trouble, mainly because I didn't know what kind of set it was running, and it is the fastest Pokemon in the whole entire game. So I switch out, predicting something like a Shadow Ball, T-Ball, Sun. And I go straight in for Tianhan. Why I named him Tianhan? I guess because of his face being like a third eye. I don't know. But he gets O-code by a Shadow Ball, which kind of ticks me off. And then I noticed I have this big ghost weakness. Well, straight back into Tien Shinhan. This is not stab, he has to switch out, although I'm believing he specs. I don't know yet, he specs. So I'll go straight for a hydro pump. If I would have went for the volt switch, he would have died, but at the same time he would have gotten switch priority on me, and that would have sucked for my fault. But he goes straight for a rock blast. Why not shell smash? You outspeed me. But then again, he has no move to really take me out with. So I still will crash, although it's sad, it's not gonna do much. He doesn't have life orb, he probably has mental herb. Something like that. And I just go straight for another hydro pump and I take him out. So I'm looking good right here. I'm looking around 5-4, 504, 5-4, something like that. And I have leftovers, dealing 160 for my health back. He goes straight into Dangai fast. He could have like Psychic, he could have Aura Sphere, not Aura Sphere, Focus Blast. He could have a whole entire moveset, and then go straight for a T-Ball, right? So here's the problem. I'm like, T-Ball, can it kill me, can it kill me, can it kill me? Yes, it does kill me, because he gets a crit. Now, if it's not stab, so the specs might have killed me, and I go straight into Dodoria. Oh no, and then the crit might have mattered as well. I don't want to run Calcs, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm just like a team builder, see what I can do there. Right, so I'm leaving his specs now because he switched out when I went straight into my Swampert. He goes straight into his Crobat. I go for an Earthquake. Since I'm banded, I had to switch out because unless he goes for a Roost, that's really gonna suck on my part. So I go straight into Super Saiyan Goku. He's supposed to be yellow. And he goes straight for a Brave Bird and it OHKOs me. It OHKOs me. So I'm still leaving this thing is banded. So a banded Crobat? That just made my mind full of hell. I would have been for like an E-Speed, and that only does 25% of recoil damage. So I was kind of upset there. Now this is where the part I thought he was banded. He switches out when I send him my Yuxi, which is max defense. He goes into his Bowers, his Bastiodon, and I thought this thing was part ground, so I was about to rage quit there, and I was like, oh, he's stealing rock. Let's go, right? So that stealing rock really did help him out there. Now help me out there, excuse me, my fault. I accidentally said the wrong thing. Shame, shame, shame. I go straight back into my Swampert. Since this thing has no attack in it, that does nothing. It brings me down to 96 HP. But I bring him down to the 30, and I don't get the flinch hacks or the para hacks. So the hacks are really up on him right now. And the hacks gods love him. So then I would have like, if I would have set up rocks, then that thing would have been screwed. And well, yeah, that's basically it. And since this is not a stab Earthquake, it's not gonna take me out. And its attack is like 63, and it's basically doing nothing. All right. So I go straight for another waterfall. You know, take that thing off. Really good for me. Now I'm believing this is like, it's his game, but at the same time it's my game. Because I'm having the good switch-ins and switch out. And I don't know anymore. It's like, he goes into this thing, and he goes into a Psycho Boost or something like that. Psycho Boost? Psycho Boost, yeah. What basically it does, it's like a base 120 move, base 140, and it drops your special attack by 2, like an Overheat, a Leaf Storm, that kind of moves, you know? I'm sorry, I just can't do anything right now. Chaozu, you know, just be epic. He switches out because he knows, now I know he is specs, 100%. And then he goes to Koga first. I'm like, what is this? Oh, why did they name him Koga first? I believe it was like some sort of Pokemon meme. But either way, I T-Wave it, so it doesn't have any priority attacks, like Vacuum Wave. Oh, I just said it was a special attacker. But either way, I go for a Psychic because it's stab, neutral, and then go for a Shadow Ball. I'm like, oh shit. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? And then I noticed that just, I'm gonna say 45% damage. So I know I can live at least 2 more. But I don't want to live 2 more. I want to live in general. So I go straight for a U-turn, and this crit totally mattered. I swear to God, this crit totally mattered. Yup, times 4. No, not times 4. Times 2. This 0.5 damage. It was just so great when I saw that. And I go straight into Shenron, which is my Dragonite. First time I sent out my Dragonite the whole entire match. And he goes straight for a Shadow Ball. I'm like, how much is this gonna do? Not that much. No, not at all. So maybe he's like missapped or something? I should have done a little bit more. Unless he's like Scarf Timid or something. It's stupid how much damage I didn't do. So I'll go straight for a Fire Punch, mainly because I need to go for a Fire Punch. Fire Punch will really help me out there. His burn, he could be mixed. Actually, I'm thinking about that. I'm really thinking about his moveset now. But either way, he goes straight into his Crobat. Pink Crobat, kind of okay. He goes straight for a Brave. I said Brave. Oh my god, you guys are gonna hate my commentary, I swear to god. The recoil damage is around 10 to 50%. Dragon Claw does... I believe it knocked it out? It should knock it out. Yeah, it knocked it out. Now it's like 2-2, and basically, whatever he sends out, I have a counter for. It's rather a Stab Dragon Claw or a super effective Fire Punch. Then I always have Yuxi to take out that, Deoxys Speed after I take this thing out, because it does have the Paralyze on. So right there, I'm looking good, and I go for a Fire Punch, and I take it out. So now it's 2-1, my game, and I'm like, okay, what to do? If he locks himself into Shadow Ball, then I'm somewhat screwed because he specs. If he locks himself into Thunderbolt, then I could just wall it with Yuxi. If he goes for a Psycho Boost, I could just wall it out with Yuxi and this thing, although it is Stab, I'm kind of screwed over with this thing. But since Dragonite has like a base 80 special defense, and 100 base HP, no, like a 90 base HP, right? He's not that fast. So I could just go straight for a Dragon Claw or a Roost, because I do have Kibo, Roost, Fire Punch, and Dragon Claw. So I go for the Roost here. I don't want to slow this thing out because I know I could wind up winning with the U-turns and etc. But you see, my health goes all the way up, and right here, I'm like perfect. I'm in green. I could just Dragon Claw this thing 3 times, and it's a 3-hit KO. I could, unless this thing is a crit, then I'm still not scared because of the minus. Like, I believe it's 2 crits in a row. I would have been screwed. He's right now at -2, and now he's at -4. This is how I know he specs, because he's doing a lot more damage at -2. And Dragon Claw, well, I know he specs before. Why am I keep on saying this now? I know he specs. But either way, he specs. We just get the point. And since you see that damage, it does 45%, then another 45%, and then 10%. That should do around 100%. That's 3-hit KO. So basically, that's what I'm gonna do for the next 3 rounds. And also, please, Battler's Paradise, please like this video. The owner, Panksa's close friend of mine, not close friend, but good friend of mine. And I'm just wondering if you guys would like the quality. Please check out my channel if you like it and my high-pitched voice and you're not a pedophile. Please subscribe to me. And yeah, that's pretty much what I want to know. Do you guys like my quality? Do you guys like this video? Do you like the gameplay? Do you like how the battle was? Do you like my team, the idea of my team? Either way, keep your comments below, like this video, favorite it, subscribe. You already know the deal. This is most of partnership videos. And I will see you guys later after these messages. Yeah, Alex, you're cool people. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.